Get up. Get up. You're in the way. Watch out, no. Watch out. Oh, shit. This damn. We'll take a look.
Okay. Talking through big day sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
He's going to be doing a Brett Favre.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And they'll run it here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets
so after you identify the mic, do you have to hit a button or anything afterwards?
Later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
Oh,
and put the defense
got
back on its
you.
heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
I underthrew that one.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. A carry for the Northern California native, Devontae Booker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it out. But no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another
the secret
spot.
garden.
And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. This is Booker on the dump off. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Keenum now on the keeper, and he will push forward and pick up the 1st down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I have to look.
Booker on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Keenum. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. Complete out right to Jake Butt. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum, and that's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and 5.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention.
He getting
I know
Jerry
the fan
Jones
base doesn't want to
on.
hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Get set. Come here. Mike 5-4. 93.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Here's Carr to throw. He finds Roberts, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he spins away. And now running right through it. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Ready to go night-night.
Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Now Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award across the bay in Santa Clara, Von Miller, in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3.
What y'all talking about?
The lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Keenum. Throwing right side. That's complete. Demaryius Thomas. 7 yards. The pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll pitch it to Booker. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I'm in a game.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence.
You got the orange slice in it?
In that situation, that's almost.
You got the orange slice in it? You put the orange in it?
They go with Booker. Oh, look at that.
God damn it. Fucking around.
He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Any team that successfully runs a toss play cannot do it with an offensive line that can't move. You've got to have mobile players, especially those tackles, who can move laterally and seal the edge in order for the back to get upfield.
Keenum on first down. Sanders has it over the middle. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On 1st and 10, Keenum. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
You're mine. Yo, Chief. Right there.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Booker's got it on the toss. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
I don't know, I'm in a game.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. Incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all.
Come on, get a fucking pick. Shit.
Make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Keenum. Benjamin's got it.
Good. Fuck that bullshit. Get up.
15 shy of the 10.
Motherfucker.
A gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that pisses me the fuck off.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. A shotgun snap for Keenum. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Toss left, Booker. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Come on, hold for 3, fellas. Hold for 3.
A 3rd down.
Hold for 3.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Booker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Man, I hate when they let you drag the motherfuckers for 4-5 yards.
And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Damn, that pisses me off.
Front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
I'm going to start sounding like Archo in a minute. Dragging this I'm hitting this motherfucker in the backfield and he dragging me 5-6 yards.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On the draw, Carr leads to Washington. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Block in the back. Yeah.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Shotgun now for Carr. Out left side here to Bryant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Huh?
On first, here's Washington. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. To throw, it's Carr. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively.
How he get his hand on that?
Giorgio Tavecchio now for the Raider field goal. Tavecchio puts this one through. And they are on
Did
the
he say
board.
12
It's
picks?
9-3. So they do get the 3 points before
Damn.
they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Toss play coming right, Booker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Right.
A 2nd down carry for Booker.
Yeah.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Keenan. Completes it to Benjamin. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
Down. 180.
Carr now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
29. 93.
Now a play fake. Carr sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Finally get a one-handed catch, and they call that shit back.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do.
You got to fucking be kidding me.
Fighting through tackles. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, this is Booker. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's got it, the tight end, Jeff Heuerman.
But he can hold on to the
shit.
Fuck
just
out of
shy
here.
of the 40. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll hand off to Booker. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right back to Booker. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Keenan now to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able
Dog.
to convert on third
Now that's
down,
some
and
Madden
sets up
shit
a
right
first and
there.
goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely
Mike,
on
did
your
you see that
scouting.
last catch he
Pick a
just
play you
did?
think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Very left.
All while being hit.
Hey, go Roger.
They'll try and run with Booker. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Down.
Working from the gun, Keenum. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half.
But you see what the fuck I did?
And not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door
Yep.
and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real
Oh,
dud for
fuck.
that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories
But
about
all
teams
on
actually
offense,
doing
the
that
shit
back in
wouldn't
the
work
good
for
old
me.
days.
Now I decides to fuck it. Oh man, it's some bullshit.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using?
I ain't want to take a
Option.
chance of
That
getting
means catch
stuffed
the
in the
ball
end
and
zone.
go the other
Fuck.
way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So now the Broncos offense will come out here as they'll try to add on 2 more.
Roger. Run.
After the interception, here's Keenum. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Raiders. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Go Chief.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. Thomas has got it. Complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Or yours. Hey, go, Roger.
From the gun, here's Keenum. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
I'm tripping high.
Emmanuel Sanders.
That's what I'm saying.
Touchdown on the year. And the Broncos
It's just really starting to piss me the fuck off.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Fuck.
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky
Little
country.
itty bitty
Earning
man
speed
just
limits
spinning
out
off
there,
of shit.
and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one paramount because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll run it. This is Booker. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around
These
the line.
motherfuckers don't want to
Hit
tackle.
him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
Damn.
Credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score.
Hurry
there.
up and get this shit over with. Got this motherfucker dragging y'all all across the goddamn field. Fucking bullshit.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No.
Roger.
Throwing is Keenum. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos.
For real, Carl?
Emmanuel
For real?
Sanders.
Man, hurry up and get this shit over
Touchdown of the
with.
game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus now for the extra point. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
Probably
successful.
a half hour. Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball.
She 2 years old.
The last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
This one caught last side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays,
been some
not necessarily
bullshit.
X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Here's Carr. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. They go play action here on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
24.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. He finds Roberts, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Carr maybe with a free play. Bryant with a catch right side. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a first down throw. Keenum. Left side here to Sanders.
His guy's just holding on to fucking everything.
5-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yeah.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Keenum. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Marquette King now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
694.
Working from the gun, it's Carr, and it's incomplete.
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front, because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they'll
I gotta learn how to lead the fucking ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Running again, and again it's Booker. And down to the 36-yard line here. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Switching two.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I don't think he got not one fucking drop.
We'll come back and see this one out after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A little 360. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Very left, very left.
Keenum's going to throw it here. Completes it to Benjamin. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Keenum. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think he had not one fucking drop.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Very left, very left.
They do snap it to Keenum. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Roger, roger, roger.
On 1st down, Keenum. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run with Booker. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own